everyone. And welcome to Dragon Quest III, The Seeds of Salvation. So, I was going to play Dragon Quest XI or Dragon Quest 4 or 5, but then I thought, you know what, I might as well just get the trilogy out of the way, and then I don't have to deal with Portrait View ever again. Alright, so there is going to be a cut ahead in a little while, because I've got to set our key bindings, but also do a little bit of grinding, so I am going to try and stick to as canon as possible names, so we'll be naming our main character Lotto, because that is his name. And I could be a girl, but I'm going to be a boy. I appreciate that option though, especially for people that want to replay the game and people that would prefer to be a girl in the first place. Well, this is our dude. This is our boy. I'm pretty sure Lotto is one of the characters they put in Super Smash Bros. As well. I can't remember. Lotto, Lotto, can you hear me, Lotto? I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me, a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? I guess. First, you must tell me your true name. I am Jade. What is the month of your birth? The 3rd. And the day? Lucky 13, boy. So, Shade, you were born on the 13th day of the month of March. Your sign is the one known in your world as Pisces. Is this correct? It is. Very good, Shade. I will now ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. And so I will come to know your true mind. Now let us begin. When setting off on an adventure, is it better to have fine weapons and armor than a fine companion? No. Do you often wonder how magical it might be to soar unaided through the skies? Sure. Do you envy the freedom of birds? Sure. If you could be reborn, would it be as a prince or a prince? Would it be as a prince or princess? I guess. Does failure prey upon your mind? Sure. Do you find yourself unable to argue with others, even if you strongly disagree with them? Hell no. Do you enjoy physical pursuits? Sure, I'm a hero, I have to. Can even the most minor of matters irritate you? Sometimes. When inspiration strikes, are you likely to spring into action straight away? No. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales in insignificance? No. Is there something in your life that you would protect at the expense of all else? Sure. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now let us move on to your final test of character. Suddenly Lotto hears a woman's voice. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough. And it will suit me much better. Listen, lady. It's not okay. Whatever are you doing here, soldier? Do you not know our beloved kingdom is in grave danger, don't you? Yes, those horrible rascals from across the border are planning on invading. But our wise king knows this, and is preparing a daring and clever preemptive strike. The troops will be mobilizing soon. You must play your part, brave soldier. Listen, men, those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we've been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland. Therefore, we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be in our best interest to strike first. Ho ho ho. You need not worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise, No, Your Majesty. Very well then, go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, Your Majesty. So, she's just getting these people killed because she wants a duel. Pathetic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having our key binding set up. I do not recall your face, soldier. Is there something you wish to say to me? Yes. What's that? You're no soldier. Then leave this place. You have no business here. Oh, whatever can I do? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? What am I saying? This is no such time for petty concerns. Listen, I must say something. Something purely hypothetical, with no basis in fact whatsoever. Let us suppose that a certain king has given certain orders, and that those orders happen to be misguided. They are still orders of a king, and must be obeyed no matter what, correct? No. I see. So you think that even the orders of a king, if mistaken, need not be followed? Yes. I suppose that even one's idea of what is correct and what is mistaken is entirely personal. So you believe it is better to do what I see fit than to blindly follow the orders of a king? I guess? This is what you would do, truly? I know now what I must do. You may leave. Alright, let's go talk a bunch of crap to that queen. And rob her. Nothing of interest. The troops will be mobilizing soon. You must play your part, brave soldier. I'm not going to kill innocent people so you can have a gem, you nasty clod. You buttwad. Man, playing this game with a mouse sucks. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are. Lotto, you are truly gifted. Few are as clever as you. You are an incredibly quick thinker whose mind moves from one subject to the next with ease. This makes you a gifted conversationalist, and the life and soul of any party, which in turn leads to a slight tendency to try and be all things to all men. Not that this is necessarily a bad thing. After all, it is only natural to want to be liked, and it cannot be denied that you make people happy. No, your will to endear yourself is not your true failing. Your true failing lies in your keen awareness of your own intelligence and your habit of seeing others as lacking in this respect. There simmers within you the tendency to belittle or mock people for what you see as their shortcomings. When someone makes a careless blunder, you would invariably manage to stop yourself from saying something. But deep within your heart of hearts, you secretly pity their clumsiness. Of course, your silent disdain rarely surfaces. This is because you are clever enough to realize its potential to wound and to sadden. And because of this, you believe that it does not affect your relationship with others. And on the surface, this would seem to be entirely true. However, the people around you do notice. They notice your tendency to wield your intellect as your weapon, your calculated behavior. But they would never tell you this, because they are clever enough to realize its potential to wound and sadden. Yes, it is true. They are as intelligent as you in that respect. Almost everybody is. So perhaps you should learn to treat them with a little more respect. If you do not, your witticisms may come to grate rather than ingratiate. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break, and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to a time when you and I come face to face at last. I feel very judged. I didn't sign up for that psych appointment. Our story begins on the morning of Lotto's 16th birthday. Cooey! Lotto! Wakey wakey, rise and shine, hands off Snaky. Morning, my darling, it's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising for you all these years, my big brave boy. Raising you for all these years, I assume she means. Okay. Okay, first things first. Make it small, but we'll definitely put it on the left, because it is annoying where it is. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back, and now have our controls set up. I did accidentally open this thing here, I just had a C to strengthen it. Actually, I might use that now. I did actually have to redo the beginning, and I got a different intro. I went to a desert and told some kid to leave his passed out brother with a canteen of water and head back to town without water for help. And apparently now we're a daredevil. Can we see that? Yeah, daredevil. Okay, cool. Alright. I guess let's press on. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me. And don't slouch or I'll make you hold my hand all the way to the castle. Okay. Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now. Oh, and remember, to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up. Okay then. Hey buddy, what's up? Welcome to Aliahan Castle. Well, thank you, dear sir. Let's see how terribly some of you speak. Have you seen the princess? Princess! Princess! Maybe they don't talk. Weirdly. Okay, that's locked. That rascal Kirk Buzzer who was robbing houses all over town finally got his just desserts. He's banged up in jail. Ha ha ha. This is going to be a lot easier to read from the looks of it. I hear that wily thief Kirk Buzzer came up with a key that could open any normal lock in existence. Why, with one of those in your pocket, you could come and go through the doorways of the world as you pleased. This is true. Well met, Lotto, son of Ortega. I have no doubt that your mother has recounted the tale of your brave father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted, and only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe that faces us is a dire one indeed, the archfiend Baramos. Many of the people of the world do not even know his name. He's in the top left corner of the screen. And yet his grip on our realm grows even tighter. He must be stopped no matter the cost. Brave Lotto, you must free us from the archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit your companions she has selected for you. Ooh, $50 and some basic equipment. We wish you good fortune, brave Lotto. Thanks. It is far too dangerous out in the wild to travel alone. You must visit Patty's party planning place in the west of town and recruit some companions. Probably going to have to do a cut ahead when I get to there, because I'm going to try and get a few that have very specific personality types, just to aid in stat growth and stuff like that. I think it's this? Nothing. But there is another barrel. Haha, $25. I wish that's how it was in real life. Hey buddy, what's up? Welcome to Rainbow's End Bank. You can't help me, but it's nice to know that there is a bank. I hope you hold items as well. If you're looking to put together a good solid party, you will want a warrior, a priest, and a mage. If Patty over there doesn't have what you're looking for, head upstairs and get the recruitment people to find it for you. Let us pray for peace. Even if it brings us only one day closer to salvation, it will be worthwhile. Wayward child of the goddess, would you like to record your deeds in an adventure log? No, go away. So you're Patty, huh? Welcome to Patty's party planning place. If you want to find new party members, this is the place to be. Same goes if you want to ditch them, for that matter. So, how can I help you today? Alright, in this moment, I'm going to cut ahead, and we'll be back in a moment with a formulated party. Alright, we're back with a fairly ideal team. I had to cut a few corners because it was getting too annoying to deal with. But without further ado, we've got Lotto, we've got Erin, we've got Akina, and we've got Kane. So, we're a daredevil. Erin is a vamp, and she's a gadabout. She'll later turn into a sage. Akina is a martial artist and a clown. I did want her to be a bat out of hell, but it was just taking too long. Kane, I wanted to be a lucky devil, but it just wasn't happening, and he became a bat out of hell, so okay. And he's our warrior, so yeah. We got a pretty varied team. Kind of just ignored mages completely. I think we're going to cover a lot more bases this way, so yeah. Alright, let's head out about the town. Actually, before I leave this building, if you talk to this guy here, he lets you create party members, so that's how we got our party together. Well, you've got your martial artists. They're quick as you like. Then there's your thieves, good for treasure hunting, obviously. Then of course there's merchants, they can appraise your items for you, which is pretty useful. Don't go anywhere near the gadabouts though, unless a useless jerky lot they are. Bunch of clowns if you ask me. If you insist on having one along, leave it until you're strong enough to carry some serious dead weight. Oh dear. Oh, if heroes are chosen by heaven itself, then sages are chosen by gods. Through trials most fearsome and bad for the health, they'll make it against all of the odds. So yeah, basically sages are going to be our mage class, so Erin is essentially just being dead weight until then. And that's fine. This is the castle town of Aliahan, as you know. If you're planning on heading out for a hike, you could do worse and visit the picturesque village of Reeve to the north. Alright, we gotta go north later. Or soon. I'll take that. Welcome back, my darling. So, did you see the king? And were you nice and polite like you promised? Thank goodness for that. I was petrified you'd trip over or say the wrong thing, or Well, it doesn't matter now. You have the king's permission to go off adventuring. You're officially a grown-up. Anyway, you must be ever so tired after that excitement. Up to bed with you, sweetums. Aw, thanks, Mom. I like that we have a mom. Morning, darling. Go on now. Off you go and do some adventuring. Yeah, we're gonna go kill monsters. Oh, that's right. The strength seed. Ortega was real hero material, you know. Your father was something special, and his father before him. You've got a lot to live up to, Lotto, and don't let your grandfather down. $5. So it's good that you can essentially create your own team, and I guess you can do that in Dragon Quest 11 as well, Dragon Quest 9 as well. I have actually already made our team, or essentially ready to save file because we are set to play the beginning. But I needed to make sure that I had a file that had all of the sorts of missable content. I had it all enabled on one file, so we get to play the game, and then I'll load up the new the file with everything enabled. Anyway, seems the fellow in the room opposite tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. Judging by how badly he's hurt, those things must be pretty dangerous. I am uncertain what you're talking about. I only wanted to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm your local guardsman on the beat, here to keep the streets free of trouble. You may set off on your quest safe in the knowledge that on your hometown it's in good hands. Okay, okay. On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of an archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it? Until it happens. Aliahan sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by sea. On the other side of the sea are land masses larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. Ah, if only I could catch a glimpse of those distant shores once before I die. Well, since you're a throwaway NPC in the first town of the game, I'm not liking your chances, unfortunately. If you leave town and wander around for long enough, eventually it will get dark, and when that happens, you'll want to be careful. The meaner monsters just love the nighttime. Good. Have you seen that funny little island off to the west of town? No. Walk a little way west of town and you'll spot it soon enough. Okay. Oh yeah. Get down in that well. Welcome to the Metal Manor. You may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it. Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got a strange feeling that he was a king and I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's some kind of big shot the archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? Ooh, prizes. Ooh, garter. Edged boomerang. These are all good things. Flame Tang boomerang. Staff of Resurrection, Dragon Claws. Yeah, we're definitely going to be hunting some mini-medals. To say the least. Now, I think this one is an extra 50% longer than 2, so it should go for a little bit longer. Maybe 20-something episodes-ish. Talk to this guy. You're Ortega's son, aren't you? The hero? Your father was a great man. A truly great man. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go and do a little bit of early game farming, and then we'll be ready to set off. Alright. I won't do too many more cut aheads either. This is just all preparation for the long road ahead. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. We've got a fair bit of grinding done, so let's have a look. So, Erin levels up crazy as heck, so she's level 7. And that's fine, because when we turn her into a sage, she will reset back to level 1, and she'll get to keep half of her stats. I believe when you change class, you get to keep your skills, but you only get to keep half your stats, so I don't know, depending on how much patience I have, we could have a ridiculous party, but I kind of would like to stay with our main party, changing only Erin, but I guess we'll see how we go. Anyway, I did change the equipment as well, so Lotto's got his copper sword, leather armor and shield, Erin's got a copper sword and a leather shield and Wayfarer's clothes, Akina's just... apparently she does more damage with no weapon and can't really equip anything else currently. And Kane's just rocking the same sort of gear as Lotto, so yeah, we're pretty well set up. Alright, we're done with the first town at the very least, so let's get the heck out of here. There's that strange island people were talking about. Nice. I gotta say, between Dragon Quest 1 and 2, the enemies in early game are a fair bit harder. I walked a little bit too far and just got annihilated. And then I had to save a whole bunch of money grinding just to bring my team back to life. So that sucked. So let's have a look through this cave. I'm pretty sure it's just items in here, but hey, we can use items. I like items. I also enjoy emergency healing. I really wish this was in landscape view. Why would you do portable view? I don't understand. You can just turn the phone screen on its side and boom, landscape view. Once I'm done with this, I think I might take a short break from Dragon Quest, and I might do Adventures of Manor. I've been meaning to for a really long time, but now I've got the means, and I might even start it beforehand, but still probably after this episode goes up, so... but before the series ends, because I really want to play it, man. Manor is one of my favorite series besides Breath of Fire and Dark Souls. Dragon Quest is definitely up there though, probably beside Lufia and Soul Blazer. I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Suikoden 1 and 2 as well, and Wild Arms as a series. I don't know, there's just too many good role-playing game series, to be honest. But there's definitely the greats. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. Ooh, stairs. A tower? Did we get to the tower on that island? I don't know if we're meant to be here. I'm just doing it for something to do. Oh yeah. And plus, you know, it's more experience and more, poof! I learned poof! And more money. Definitely need more money. Lotto has the healing spell as well, so... I don't think Akina or Kane will ever get any MP or ever learn any sort of spells whatsoever, so... I'm pretty sure it's going to be down to Lotto and Erin, although Erin will just have crazy amounts of spells once she becomes a sage. The door is locked. Although although that was pleasant music, so I guess I'm in a dungeon? But go up in towards, like, a town area? Butterflies? Oh yeah, just dazzle my whole team, that's fine. I gotta say though, even from grinding and just playing around a little bit, it's pretty clear to me that I'm gonna have a lot more fun with this than I did with Dragon Quest II. Dragon Quest II just was so grindy. I'm sure this is gonna be a little bit grindy as well, but it's like built into the mechanics to be grindy, so you know, you can grind one class and then take the stats, well, half the stats and the abilities and change class into something else, so it's a lot more satisfying to grind, I guess, because you build yourself up to just be ridiculously strong. But again, I'm going to try and stick to the classes we have now. More locked doors. Interesting. Very interesting. The door is locked. But where even are we? Oh, okay. Jeez. It's a long way underground. Alright, well, we popped up near the town I wanted to go to anyway, so we might as well do that. Welcome to the Village of Reeve. Thanks! Have you managed to get a hold of the thief's key yet? No? Well, you didn't hear it from me, but there's a cave in the woods south of here that leads to Dreamer's Tower. I guess that's where we were. And if the rumors are true, there's an old man at the top of the tower who might just have what you're looking for. Oh, well, we obviously have to do that. Diary of a Hard Man. Oh, I guess I get to keep it. Weird. Alright. If you spot something suspicious when you're out wandering, 9 times out of 10, it'll be something interesting. Just don't gawp from afar, get up close and investigate. I will! What have you got for sale, buddy? We don't have a lot of money, but we have some. Looking for something for Akina that actually makes her do more damage. Ooh, training togs might be good for Akina. Yeah. I guess Erin, because you know, she's got the least defense. How many of those hats can I buy? Only one more, that's okay. Who's going to carry the goods? I'm going to give it to Kane. I guess we can sell Akina's old crappy clothes. And we are going to have to do some more grinding. Yay! But first, let's have a look through this town. More locked doors. You have to promise me you'll kill lots and lots of monsters. They got my mummy and daddy. Oh, well, that's horrible. And I promise. It's no good, it won't budge. Ooh, sweet. Blimey, what kind of strength? You'll go far with this in this world. Okay, that's not what it said, but close enough. You lot of travelers, are you? Oh, here from Aliahan, eh? Don't tell me you've come looking for a wrecking ball too. Honestly, what is so good about these things that people go traipsing around the countryside looking for them? What is a wrecking ball? No! And another locked door. Okay, I'm really gonna need to get that thief key pretty soon. Well, I guess that's the whole town. And you know what, that's probably a good spot to stop the episode anyway, so if you guys like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, ring that notification bell to stay up to date with episodes, and I don't know when we'll do the next one. I am moving house at the moment, but I would like to have this first one up first, and I don't know, I'd like to do them at least weekly after that, but we'll see how we go anyway. Alrighty guys, until the next one, you've been watching DudeGoBack. Thanks for watching everyone.